area of culture, this one makes me so excited. This whole sheet actually makes me excited. Sheet, slide, you get the point, right? This one makes me excited. We know that post-pandemic or during the pandemic, there was an increase in the number of ELL families that moved into our community. I want to say the percentage for us as a district is somewhere around 400%, a 400% increase in ELL families. And we have to think differently about how we are providing support. Yes, we have to support all students, but it is important that we are supporting our students that have some of the greatest need in a very different way. And so working with the team this year, I was really excited because one of the areas that we began to focus on this year for the summer, we had a group of about 30 people. We had conversation and we said, listen, we would like to have our ELL families visited during the summer. And we know that when we think about that, when I say visit, I mean literally going to homes, like go to the house, right? And we know with our ELL families, some of them, that's not comfortable for them because of the trauma that they have experienced. So we have to be thoughtful around that as well. So the teams came together, whether it was going to homes, whether it was meeting families at the area library, whether it was making sure that they were on calls with them, we delivered to homes 1,170 books for our early learners on decodables to our students. 1,170. Let's give that a round of applause because that means those decodables are in homes. Let me also tell you why that is so important. Because if you saw the code, has anybody seen anything on this anywhere? If you have, wave at me if you have. Some people have. Listen, this is so exciting because the decodable, on the back of the decodable, there is a QR code. And the QR code, when you play the link from the QR code, you get the lesson for the decodable in English and in Spanish. So it's not just the one size fits all, but it's truly an opportunity to provide service to the child, and in some areas, more importantly, to the entire household. 1,088 home visits have been completed to date by our team. 1,088 home visits. Home visits. At a time when there's not a lot of excitement about going out, these 30 folks came together and said, listen, yes, we'll take the charge, we'll take the challenge. We're going to go out to homes and do this. And then from there, that number went from about 30 to maybe about half of that, and they continued the charge. So I do want to give it up to our ELL team as well for leading that work and really being excited about doing it and providing the service to the families. Let's give it up for them. Also, as we think about culture, going to run through these, which are really so important, our staffing focus. We know that there is a national teaching shortage. It's national. If you watch the news this weekend, there's one school district right now that has 800 teacher vacancies in the school district. And it's not proportionate with the size of the district. Because, of course, larger districts you think will have more vacancies. As of last week, we had about 79. That's still too many, but it's better than it was this time last year. And so I do want to recognize the HR team and the work that they've been doing through that. So let's give them a round of applause. Also want to make sure, and we've made a bold statement, we want to make sure that we are doing more to ensure that our students see people in their classrooms and teachers in their classrooms that look like them as well. So we want everyone, and we also want individuals that look like our students. So we launched this past year the Black Male Educator Initiative. We've also launched our focus on ELL educators because both of those are needs for our district. So we want all, and we want to make sure that those groups of individuals also know that there is a place for them in Cincinnati Public Schools. And so I ask you to give a round of applause to the team for working on that as well.